Hello again, welcome back for another daily Bind of Isaac with Pet, and it's December 29th, 2025. It's another Isaac daily. Regular Isaac run. Another little smooth thing for us here. Side path, alright. Side, oh shit, I got stuck there. I was trying to like move my mouse. Move my mouse, my dear. My dear. My microphone and all that work in here? I'm paranoid. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Chillax, okay? Good goodness, oh gracious. Just chillax. Went to the gym today. It's the first time in like months I went to the gym. Might have been about a month or two since I worked out in general. Like running. Because we had that warm spell that went through in November, and I think it was November. And then I didn't run anymore. I didn't do any running tonight. I just did the Stairmaster. Like, I'm kind of slowly getting back into it again, right? Because could have did the oh, what do you call it? Could did like the treadmill and the Stairmaster, but I just did the Stairmaster today just to like get used to it, right? Be biking tomorrow too, so that's another thing. It's been a few weeks since I did that. Just gotta get back into it, you know. It's just how it is. The body has to kind of adjust to it and all that stuff. I didn't want to overdo it. All right, we got the Toxic Duo. Amazing. Amazing. All right. All right. I'm drinking a green coffee too. Probably gonna regret it, but we'll see. Man, I've been having some great sleep, by the way. Like last week, last Tuesday, I would have been, I guess, last Monday night, but then technically last Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning when I'm trying to sleep, I was having some neck pain. Well, it started on Monday, I guess, but then it stretched on to Tuesday stuff, and I was having neck pain, trying to lay down and fall asleep and everything, and then I decided to use my other pillow. So I have like a regular pillow, and then I have one that's supposed to be like a arch support thing or something. Had it for years, probably worn out or something. Still keeping it because it's an extra pillow. Anyways, so I've been using that ever since, and man, my sleep has been so much fucking better. I don't know what the deal was with this pillow compared to the other one. I mean, I guess maybe because this bigger pillow I had that I don't really use for sleeping on, I probably I hardly even like used it for like laying on or anything. Like I have it as like just kind of covering my head or something, like blocking the light a little bit or something, you know, or covering my other ear to, I don't know, make it easier for me to sleep. You know what I mean? Like just trying like different ways, because like sometimes I don't go to sleep immediately with the one pillow I did have. I was using. And then after using this pillow, it's like, you know, it's becoming easier to just fall asleep in general. So I've been sleeping really nicely. Like, I've been having more energy. Like today, I felt kind of tired, but like, I tried napping, but I couldn't. But then like, yeah, I didn't feel so bad I didn't have to nap or something today. Yesterday I did nap. It might have been just my body trying to catch up on rest too again. But I've been sleeping very well. I've been sleeping over 8 hours. Which is something I desperately needed for a while. It's maybe it's just my body adjusting, and it's gonna take a while before I catch up on sleep. Oh my fuck, man. I am not doing great. So, I've been feeling terrific. Now, of course, I'm wired because 1, I exercised earlier tonight, and 2, I'm drinking a green coffee. So, 3, I had caffeine earlier today. Didn't have to shovel, though. That's nice. I mean, I did shovel a tiny bit in the back. But the front and everything else, like, I didn't have to shovel. Like, I got rid of some of the ice and some of the snow. It wasn't like a whole lot of anything, right? It's just like a dusting almost. But in the back, it was, like, worse. Probably because it's alongside the building. That's where all that snow gets collected from the wind. So, this is dangerous. I like a little danger. Ooh. So yeah, I've been, man, I've been feeling so much different now. Like, I've been feeling so nice. Like, the energy I needed, man. I need that energy. Wait a minute. I was gonna get a battery. What the hell was I doing? Damn it. All right, come on. Oh. That might do it. Nope. You know what? Whatever. It's okay. It's not there. Of course it's not there. Why would you think it's there? Well, because there's possibilities, man. Have you seen the multiverse? Okay, I think... Here. So apparently that spinoff, by the way, of Stranger Things that I've seen about. It sounds like a what do you call it? A multiverse? Because it says like totally different characters, totally different adventure, same universe or whatever. It's like, okay, you're doing a multiverse thing, spinoff, whatever. Like, is that going to be a continuous thing? Like, okay, how does the spinoff going to work? Like, is it going to be like... So let's assume it's a multiverse thing, right? Eventually, is it going to like... Because I'm not familiar with multiverse movies, right? Because I don't watch Marvel and shit. But, like, do they eventually just kind of intertwine? I feel like they would intertwine with... Oh, shit. Intertwine with, Pussy. Like, intertwine their adventures together, right? Like, the original story from Stranger Things, those characters and everything that's going on with that. Right, okay. Because I feel like that's what it's alluding to, but then if, like, this is supposed to be the end of everything, like, how does that work exactly? If only we had another charge. Okay, maybe we can get back in here. Just kidding. Should have got those charges like I was supposed to get there. You know what I mean? Like, so if it's a spinoff, and if it is alluding to like a thing like that. Actually, let's go back because we have a reroll. We can reroll the pussy head. See, we'll do this so we don't waste a heart, half a heart. Vanishing twin. My twin. extra dangerous to be fighting something like that, two of these guys. But the reward is so great. But you know what I mean? It's like, so do they just eventually just come together and then it just like, oh, the spin-off characters and their adventure is what led to the main characters from the Stranger Things to lead into like saving the world, right? It like conjoins the storyline. Kind of like Sonic Heroes, you know? You got the two different three different factions, I guess. All right, we gotta watch out, lock the fuck in. The three different factions, but then they all like converge into one another at the end of the whole thing. And they all had like a piece of the Chaos Emeralds. So that way they could defeat it, Mecha Sonic or Metal Sonic. I forgot what his name was. That was fucking kick-ass, by the way. Sonic Heroes, like some people don't like it, but I liked it. Like it was definitely different. I did enjoy it. I did like what else was there? There's Sonic Riders. I did kind of like it. It was all right. I think Sonic Riders was probably my last experience of like a Sonic game for like God knows how long. And then I played until like I played like, oh, what was it, Sonic Generations or something like that? I think that's what it's called. I played a little bit of it. Like I bought it and then I played a little bit and then I got bored and then I got the Shadow game or whatever version. And they had a remake of the Sonic Generations that I played a little bit of that and then I kind of got bored with it again. It's just, I don't know. It's just, okay, I'm going to get this here. It's just, when I was playing those other Sonic games, the classic stuff, like I was like my teenage years, you know, grade school. It's a very different time. Playing as an adult is just like yeah, some of the nostalgia is there to some degree or another, but now Shadow the Hedgehog was pretty good too. That's another one I played. I didn't play Sonic 06 because like, well, there was a new generation system, I believe, for those ones. So it's like, I don't think it came out on PS2. So I didn't have a PS3. I didn't have a PS4, you know, any of that at the time. I still don't even have anything like that. I didn't have an Xbox 360 until like 2010. Is that right? 2010? Yeah, late 2010. But at that point, like, I just never was on my radar to getting like any of those games, any of those Sonic games, you know, Sonic 06 or something. That would have been on 360, but at the time, it just wasn't on my radar. It's just, instead it was just like Halo, because it's fucking cool. It's fucking amazing. Fucking Halo 3. ODST and everything else. What the fuck would I want to play Sonic? You know? And that was like long before I even knew about like, you know, the bad reviews and gameplay mechanics and stuff like that with Sonic and all that. They had these other ones that came out over the years. Could have got or something, but like I never did. Sonic Colors and all these other ones. It's just like, I don't know. I guess I did the Sonic Racing thing, I guess, before the Sonic Generations, because it was free, I think, or it was like a super discount. Like some years ago. Something like that. But played some of it. Still kind of bored, you know, like I got it on the cheap, so it's like I didn't pay full retail price or anything like that. But the point is, it's like I just didn't have the interest. Interest. I didn't have any interest to like really play a lot of that. I mean, I got around to beating Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, not 100%, you know, collecting all this stuff, doing super hard mode. But I beat it. So I can say, yeah, I beat it. Now, how the hell does 2 Gideons work? Do they just... Okay. Actually, probably the easiest double bossing here, really, with these guys. It's like killing these guys just based on the waves. It doesn't double the waves, it just have the same amount of waves, I think. Then now they fire double the amount of times. I had somebody over last week playing Dante's Inferno. And I guess Xbox has this like resume game thing, right? I should just like disable it or something, because like, I don't know the last time I played Dante's Inferno. It had to been months ago just for fun. And it resumed the fucking game, I guess, many months ago. I don't know what the hell. Like, I turn off my console, unplug it, everything like multiple times. Right? Like, after I turn it off, so, like, I'm not, you know, risk it getting fried by, like, any, like, power outages or something, right? Kind of thing. We'll get the tears up. I'll need it. Did I get it? No, I did not get a double deal. And, yeah, I just, like... It was resuming, and so the person over here was playing it, and they were playing it for a while, and then like they did something, and it just like it froze the game, and it was making this sound. Arrgh. It's like, oh, well, I gotta close the game out, and then just playing Isaac on the Xbox. Classic. I might just get a second control to play Isaac with him or something. They're like, let's do this. Like, I have a second controller somewhere, but it's... I think it's kind of busted up somewhat. And also, like, it's from the last generation, so it's... Like, it's fine, but, like... I guess it would function fine if it was last generation, but the issue is, like, the buttons are kind of sticky and not working right, so that's a problem. Stick drift, too. And hopefully they get that update for this system. For items, and I don't know if multiplayer is going to work like it does in the Steam version. I'm guessing it won't. I could be just wrong with that assessment. Maybe they found a way to have the hosted servers on there, because that would be pretty sweet. Might be actually much more stable on a console, really. There's a lot less variables for things to go wrong. That can go wrong. I guess we just grabbed the belly butt. Well, I guess I'm billing charges, am I? Or whatever. I guess we can use multiple charges to reroll something. So I don't know how long the beta is good. Is it a beta or is it an alpha? See, I'm all kind of confused for this Isaac thing. Suicide King. You know, I seen an Isaac player posted a video about a week or two ago, and they censored the Suicide King card because the name's Suicide. Apparently, like, the terms and conditions with YouTube has been flagging people's videos because of this silly little card name. Like, listen, I get what it's alluding to with that, but like, listen, we can't be appealing to everybody with this. Like, and YouTube's been very silly of taking down creators and flagging their channel with their AI algorithms. I'm surprised they haven't flagged me with my dirty mouth. You got such a potty mouth. Such a potty mouth. This is an interesting room. Look at this. I've never seen a room like this before. This is kind of cool. A potty mouth. I have never used that term. God, have I ever used that term? I know my like mom used that term with me about having a potty mouth or something like that. But I was like really young. But like me personally used it. God. Probably the first in like a decade or something. Maybe more than a decade. I don't know. Potty mouth. It's just an infantile like terminology. That's probably why I don't really use it a whole lot. Another one I hardly even use, though I've used before in recent years, is poopy doos, which is diarrhea. But my mom would call it that when I was a kid. It was just like poopy doos. Reference to diarrhea. And boy, howdy, would I get that, like, quite a bit when I was eating just a shitload of, like, cashews. See, I used to eat so many cashews that I, like... I get diarrhea. I think part of it is, like... Well, I think part of it is the, what is it? Part of it's the potassium and that stuff. I think another thing is like the fiber. And I think eating too much of that in general just like does something with getting you diarrhea. Now, drinking too much apple juice make you throw up out of your nose. Want to know how I know that? I've seen somebody do that. I think I might have done that myself too when I was younger. I've personally seen someone do that before. Let's see. Pussy-fied me, Captain. I guess we'll take this. All right, we got to go and get that other thing. But now, yeah, throwing up out of the nose, like... At least for them, it's like, if I recall... I can't recall my own experience, but there's someone else I knew that threw up out of their nose. I think they were burping or something, and they're laughing, and they just, like, eventually just start throwing up out of their nose as they were laughing. So I don't think they had, like, a stomach ache. I think it's just, like, it just came on. It just sucks throwing up. In general, but out of the nose, like, I guess there's... I don't even know the science behind, like, throwing up with a nose is. One thing I do know is don't be laying on your back when you're throwing out, because that's how you choke on your vomit and you can suffocate or something or get down your lungs. Especially if you're, like, super, like, hammered or something, you know? Oh, my fuck. Or you've been throwing up, too, is another thing. I am not doing so hot here, fellas. Now, it's not like a personal experience, thank God. But, Yeah, just be very careful, very cautious. Like if you drink a bunch or something like alcohol or whatever, just like don't set yourself up to be in that vulnerable position. Even if you feel like you don't feel like you're going to throw up or something, just like don't set yourself up to that. Just be cautious, be careful with things. Or if you got the flu or something like. Now I had COVID. I didn't like feel like throwing up or anything, but I had like body aches and whatever. I can't even tell you the time the last I had a flu. I know I had the flu a few times as a kid, but I just don't even remember the experience. I was told about the experience, and I know I'm not being gaslit or anything. Or bullshitted. Well, I guess gaslighting is kind of bullshitting, but being led to believe bullshit. I guess it's a difference. You know, I haven't been sick since earlier this year, I think. Like, I haven't been sick yet this winter. I've been very cautious. I've been, like, sanitizing my hands. I was watching somebody, like, been sanitizing their hands for years, right? And I just never... I mean, I would borrow some occasionally from them, and then I decided earlier this year I'm gonna, like, get my own... They gave me, like, some sanitizing stuff, and then, like... Then I got, like, even more of the soap, and I've been using it since, so... Filling up the thing. But I've considered it, and then I just kept getting sick, right? Like, I've been careful washing my hands and stuff, but then it's just, like, it wasn't enough. And so I got the stuff, and... Yeah, I've been using it properly. I've been... So the trick I kind of do is, like, before I eat something somewhere, I would sanitize my hands if I go out somewhere to eat. If... I'm going to get this, I guess, as part of conjoined. If I, Oh, Libra's okay. If I'm going into a store, I sanitize when I get in. And then when I leave and I go somewhere else, I might re-sanitize again. Or if I'm going home, I'll probably wash my hands. That is how I do it. Now, I don't really have like a sensitive immune system like some people may have or something, but I just don't like getting sick in general, right? So I don't want to leave myself up open to be like, oh, I gotta deal with this shit for like a week or two. You know? Like no threat of dying or anything. It's just like that's just what it is. It's just I just hate getting sick. I hate suffering. Can you even believe that, fellas? I hate suffering. Man, I need more hearts, by the way. I've pissed away so much health. But you could be the key in all this, Sonny. We just need one red heart. Come on now. Not that red heart. You know what I'm talking about. You know what the hell I'm talking about. No. That's the second suicide, Kane. You keep away from me. Lovers. Can't do it. They'll kill me. Trying to give me, like, suicidal things. No, fucker. Dirty ass.
Soul of Eden.
I think that's Mars. That's Cursed Eye. I don't want that either. Oh, wait. That's right. We're gonna pivot. That's right. We can't. Boss rush. Too late, but it's fine. You know, it's fine, really. Blackheart, come on. I need health. Was I? Okay, no, I must have had, like, whatever the hell. Ah, we gotta fight 2 bosses, too, is another thing. Me and my grade. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to... We're gonna try to Hail Mary here and re-roll. Saving grace. Okay, well, we're gonna have to, like... Fuck. Fuck. Oh, wait, we got this! Kill him fast! Okay. I forgot I had that other thing. Well, it's not health, but it is all stats up. Blackheart, come on. All right. One or two hits could just kill us. By believe in ourselves, guys. You gotta just believe. Tenor rock, something. Listen, I like it. Candy heart. It doesn't give me a whole red heart. I need something else. You can't just leave me hanging. All right, this could give me something here, though. Yeah! Back in the saddle. Take a little of this, take that. Yeah, but your points! Yeah. If I was worried about my points, I would have got the boss rush. It's kind of a fun run anyways. Gosh darn it. I want my fun. Okay, let's go back here. Now, I think we should just keep our charges for the devil deal, honestly, because I'm not getting any of that shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it's cool that we can get, like, Bumbo or something and be, like, using whatever coins we get or something. Make him into Super Bumbo. I just don't give a shit about him. I'm sorry, but, like... He can be great sometimes, and sometimes just, like, an annoyance. I like the least amount of suffering with him, honestly. And there's better items out there. Almost got snipped there. We're fine, though, because we got all this stuff. Oh, shit. Okay. Ewas. All right. Looks like we got it. Yes, we did. All right. What we got here? I like it. I like a little bit of dead eye here. More health is always helpful. All right. We are off this floor. We are ready to go. Dip to my loo, my darlings. Well, might as well take that. I guess. I mean, it gets us back to our empty vessel state. Gives us our shield too at times, so yeah. We're got this, fellas. We're gonna win this. I'm proud of myself. Give yourself a pat on the freaking back. Holy crap. Well, I was hoping to be like another item in here to reroll. Alright, well, it's fine. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I got sidetracked pretty hard with the Stranger Things. Yeah, the spinoff. Anyways, that's a hell of a sidetrack. That's what I assumed is going to happen with it. It's like, it's going to lead up to whatever. It's kind of like Better Call Saul. They did a spinoff, but then it leads to the events of Stranger Things. I'm assuming that's what this is. I thought I seen somewhere between seasons 2 and 3, but maybe I was wrong with that assessment. Maybe it's like preluding the events of the first season, and they help kind of pass the torch, so to speak, to the adventures of the Stranger Things. Passing this baton, if you will. In 2 days, less than 2 days, we're going to be seeing this whole thing concluded. I was actually overhearing somebody yesterday talking about was going to go and watch the other episodes that came out, which, you know, I didn't spoil or anything, obviously. I'm not going to do anything like that, but, you know, I was talking with a little bit about, like, the episodes coming out and stuff. It's like, yeah. Until I'm like, too, it's like they got the final one coming out on New Year's Eve. I still gotta finish Better Call Saul. Like, I think I'm on season 3. Yeah, I haven't been, like, really catching up to things with that. Like, I've been busy with all sorts of stuff, so it's been crazy. And this whole Stranger Things too, it's kind of interesting to think about, because I didn't really grow up watching it, right? Like some other people did, like started since the first season. Like I started the 3rd season. Like I watched the first 2 seasons and then got ready to watch the 3rd season, and then I didn't immediately watch the 4th season until like this year. That only came out like 2022, I think. So like I didn't immediately prioritize watching that, I guess. It's just been just busy with other things. I mean, it was a combination of being busy, and then I was kind of on the fence whether to, you know, watch it or not over time. It wasn't like in my high priority, and then I got around watching it. Definitely better than season 3 though, with season 4, but this current season, it's like it has its moments, but it's not as great. And I don't know, they got so much stuff they have to explain in this finale. I don't know how they're going to wrap this up. They're going to have to be some character deaths. I've been seeing some memes about like, look how many fucking characters there are. So many to track, you know? And it reminds me of the whole thing, not Dumbledore, but the whole thing with, what do you call it? The Deathly Hallows book. You got all this bad shit going on during the Battle of Hogwarts, right? Just like, there's no fucking way this was going to be like Oh, in the freaking movie when it comes out, you know? It would have been a few years or so. But still, like, it just... Damocles is way too late for that. Judas' Shadow... No, but I will take this. I guess I could take it now. But yeah, I was reading in the book and it's just like, man, there's just so much stuff going on. Because I read it before watching the first two parts of, the 2 parts of Deathly Hallows years ago. But I forgot and I didn't retain like a lot of the stuff from that book. So I read it like, 2-3 years ago again. And this time I got around reading Half-Blood Prince, which I've never finished. I got around reading it for the first time, like in full. Because when I read the Half-Blood Prince, I was in my teenage years. I didn't finish it. And then I also read Order of the Phoenix. I read it, but then like I just didn't retain it because it was so technical and confusing at the time as a teenager trying to read it. I read it as an adult. I was like, okay, I get kind of what's going on here, but holy shit, there's so much going on. I'm not saying it's like a complicated read. It's just got all this shit just happening at once, and then the Battle of Hogwarts kind of drops on my lap, and I'm like trying to follow the action. I felt like this final Stranger Things is just going to jam a bunch of stuff at once or something, try to wrap this up like half-assedly. Maybe. We'll see. Well, they got so much to explain, so I don't know what the hell. They got like 2 hours, a little over 2 hours for the episode, so... That monologue for the last episode was just like... not really needed. That was just too much time killed. Apparently the run time for the episode's supposed to have been much longer, but then they cut it down significantly. And they changed the plots and stuff. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not all surprised. There's supposed to be like a 3-hour, 4-hour cut for the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't know if that's ever going to come out. Maybe it will. I'm hoping it does. I'm very curious on it, right? Something tells me it won't, right? Because, you know, you got the show that's coming out, like, for Harry Potter. Like, how much of it is a priority, really, for that at that point? I mean, if there's a cut left. Maybe there is. And if Netflix buys them, like, are they going to release that cut if it does exist? The people ought to know. Which is the millennials and some of the Gen X's, not so much the Gen Zs. Maybe some Gen Zs, older Gen Zs, but youngers, maybe. All right. We got homing 2 here. Homes. Fuck. I hope I don't die. Won't we all, Sonny? Maybe that, Suicide King cards I've seen is like a big clue with this run to be like, yeah, you're probably gonna die. Maybe. I like more of this attack here, please. Okay, we gotta lock the fuck in. Shit. I almost got caught there. There we go. Easy peasy. Holy shit, everything's coming at me. All right. Probably won't be a great score. 525th place, yeah. Exactly 40 minutes. You know, I'm going to take it. It's fine. Like, it's good. Let's see if I got any text messages. No. All right. That'll do it for today. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.